What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex Yu, and you're watching the Ragin Ronin review. I got a review for you. So I finished watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier, all 6 episodes, and I gotta review it for you. I'm gonna review the whole series. I already reviewed episodes 1 and 2, and now I'm gonna give you my thoughts and feelings about how I felt about the whole season. Now, this is a very short season, 6 episodes. Unlike WandaVision, which had, I think, it had at least 8. I think 8 or 9 or 10. I can't remember. I think it was 8 or 9. Anyways, only 6 episodes. And first episode was great. I really loved it. I love that it showed us a more human side of the superhero thing. And by that, I mean just being a superhero. Right? We got Falcon. He's dealing with like everyday, normal human being type stuff. We got Winter Soldier trying to adjust to reality, still dealing with the demons that he went through as a Winter Soldier. And then episode 2, we get the reveal of John Walker, all right, the new Captain America. As we progress, we get to see the Flag Smashers, and we start understanding like who they are. And then it reveals to us that the whole theme about Captain America and the Captain America story is super soldiers. Always has been. Even from Captain America Civil War, where you see the conflict between the two sides, Team Cap or Team Iron Man. At the end of the day, the very like the genesis of this conflict came down to super soldiers. Actually, super soldiers is still the theme in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So now we've established the antagonist. It's the Flag Smashers, these super soldiers, and super soldiers shouldn't exist. We want to just have that like completely rid of, right? But what are the super soldiers? Like, what is their cause? Their cause is against the Global Repatriation Act, GRC, right? And like not having a choice in this, and how they're repatriating these people, right? And so there's like there's something that they're against, right? But then it turns out that they're not really the villains in this. There's actually a higher power that's actually the villain, right? And then we see John Walker doing some very unethical things, and that's what I liked about this series the most. Okay, I really like Falcon. We see another side of Winter Soldier. Great cameo from Sharon Carter. Or not cameo, I wouldn't say cameo. It's more like a full-on appearance. She's like an actual supporting cast member. But I love seeing all the different dynamics around the Falcon character, Sam Wilson, to top things off. The introduction of John Walker was fantastic. It gave us an awesome episode 4. Episode 4 was great. All that fighting. All that action between John Walker, Battlestar, Falcon, Winter Soldier against the Flag Smashers, that was a really cool scene. That's my favorite episode as we progressed and started learning more about them, because that was when Falcon was trying to reach out to Carly and really understand her cause, because he's starting to see that you guys aren't really the bad guys. Let me help you. Let me try to get you through this, right? Before something bad happens, then John Walker steps in, and then comes out this big brawl, and then this revelation, which turns him into a pretty sketchy character. Now we move on to episode 5 and 6. Episode 6 being this season finale. That was a grand spectacle. Okay, now I got to give you my thoughts about this. I got to say that episode 6, as a grand finale, knowing that it's going to be the finale, the full-on climactic battle, I think it's got to be the weakest episode of them all. And I freaking loved the reveal of the new Falcon suit, like the Captain America, the Captain or Falcon America, or Captain Black America, or Captain whatever, right? The new suit for Falcon. I loved seeing that. When he arrived in that suit, I freaking cheered, okay? That was the best scene of that, okay? But I think my biggest issue is the fact that Sam Wilson does the best action. For a grand finale that's supposed to be a big full-on spectacle, he does the best action when he's in flight, not when he's fighting with George St. Pierre, Batroc the Leaper. That fight was so pathetic. he did a few moves, then he cut. Did a few moves, then he cut. Did a few moves, then he cut. And then I realized that Sam Wilson is not effective as a fighter on the ground. He just never really was. I mean, sure, he is skilled. He can fight. You know, he's got the training to fight. But then they put him against George St. Pierre, and where are Falcon's strengths? When he's in flight. So it wasn't a very good opening for me. For me, I just felt that that fight scene, the way they cut in and out, was very, very weak. And to know that he was going up against a fighter like George St. Pierre, I didn't buy it, right? Now, on the other hand, if they made it like where Sam Wilson was on the ground, like in the air, in flight, and then using his flight capabilities to fight with George St. Pierre or Batrak the Leaper, that would have been pretty cool. But yeah, that was a really letdown. The Winter Soldier fights were okay. You know, it was okay. It just felt like he was just a regular guy, which in a way it kind of is. It was pretty cool when John Walker was helping them, but I think at the end of the day, this episode, the season finale, was the weakest to me because they didn't do enough to make it feel exciting. Like, they didn't do anything. I think it was very story driven, but it was less action driven for a season finale. You know, like, you can give us story driven and exposition episodes in the previous episodes, but for a season finale, give us some more spectacle. You know what I'm saying? Give us more spectacle, because we've been working our way from, you know, for 5 episodes into this finale, and it didn't really give us anything to really work with. There's nothing really that exciting there, and that's really unfortunate. Couple reveals here and there, but nothing that really makes us go like, wow, that was a great climax. So I still got to say episode 4 is the best. Between WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I prefer WandaVision more. Very story and character driven, not so much action driven. They established that it wasn't going to be an action driven series, which was great because I'm watching it as a mystery. That's why I like it. That's why I like WandaVision more. This one, you know, it's definitely more action driven because who the characters are. But I think they had a hard time finding that balance. They really did. And there you have it. So what will I give this series? I will give this series, I mean, it's still really good. I was just let down by the final episode. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. There are some pretty good episodes, and 7.5 out of 10. There are great characters. They do have a good story, but you know, the final episode is what gives you the lasting final impression. But I wasn't that impressed, to be completely honest. 7.5 out of 10. That's my review of Season 1 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I'm looking forward to Captain America 4. Alright? Anyways, my name's Alex. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.